Hey fellow cookie lovers, Michael Midgley, the cookie guy, back with another cookie review for your viewing pleasure. As always, thank you for tuning in to these cookie reviews. Excited to have the second one of the year about to drop. If you're keeping count of my New Year's resolutions, you can see I did get a haircut. I did shave, but it grew back a little bit, but still I did shave. And we're gonna be 10% of the way done with the 20 cookie reviews for 2020. As I had promised, I wanted to do some cookie reviews taken from the comments section, and I did get a comment from a good friend to do a cookie review of Prantle's Burnt Almond Torte Cake Cookie, or Burnt Almond Torte Cookie. Not sure if torte and cake are redundant or not, but regardless, their very famous burnt almond torte pastry turned into a cookie. I went down to Prantle's in Market Square, and unfortunately the only thing they have is mini pastries. They don't have a cookie form of that, which was really disappointing because I know how good all of the stuff Prantle's does, but I am not the foremost authority quite yet on cookies, and I didn't want to upset any cookie enthusiasts by doing a mini pastry. Our world is divided enough, and I want cookies to unite people, and I'm not looking to do anything that is going to get away from that main mission statement. So I asked around for some local cookies that might be really good, or some bakeries that might be really good, and someone had recommended Bethel Bakery in the South Hills of Pittsburgh. It's about 15 minutes from my house, so I thought this was perfect for a local review. So I actually just got back from Bethel Bakery. Thank you, Shirley, who helped me at Bethel Bakery, for guiding me in the right area for the cookies. Whenever I asked what their favorite cookie was, which I've done before whenever I'm doing these reviews, they had said their half-dipped chocolate chip cookie, which is a chocolate chip cookie, and then they dip it into chocolate. So half of it is covered with chocolate, half it's not, but it's still just a chocolate chip cookie. Well, Shirley was grabbing that for me, and she kind of muttered under her breath, I would have got the chocolate drop cookie. So I told her, stop the press. We need to discuss this. And both her and the person in line behind me said that I should get the chocolate drop cookie. So that is what I did. You can see this is not a chocolate chip cookie, a half chocolate chip cookie or whatever. This is a chocolate drop cookie. So what it is, it looks like, and I haven't had this yet, I haven't eaten it yet. It's a cookie base, and then I guess there's a drop, a pretty big drop, of chocolate icing on the top of it, and that's where it gets its name from. I don't know if Bethel Bakery only does this, or they're the only bakery that does this, but it seemed to be something that they were pretty excited about, so I figured let's go all in with it. So cookie lovers, we are going to dive right into this cookie. As always, let's split it up. Split pretty easily, unlike the last video, which I needed to use kind of like a hydraulic press to get the cookie apart. This one came apart really easily, and you can see inside the cookie, it's a little dark, but you can get the picture there. A very light, airy cookie, almost cake-like, but definitely a cookie. And whenever we were splitting it, I'm sure you saw the icing, very, what I would say, luxurious. So let's dive right into this. I'm gonna take a bite off. Oh my God. Really good, but really thick, especially the icing. Chocolate all the way through, just chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. If you're a chocolate lover, this cookie is right up your alley. This might be a 10 out of 10 cookie for a chocolate lover. The actual cookie part is really soft. It definitely still has a little bit of a bite, like texture to it, that makes it non-cake. Let's get that out of the way. Again, with keeping unified, this is a cake, not a cake, a cookie. I take that back. This is a cookie, not a cake. The icing on top is super thick, but really good. It doesn't have that like kind of plasticky icing taste to it. It's really smooth, almost like a mousse. I don't know if I would call it a mousse though. I would say it's definitely an icing. Regardless, it is like smooth, like Kenny G smooth. Whether you're talking about the football player with smooth roots, or you're talking about the musician with smooth really every instrument. I mean, this is a smooth icing. And really, the icing helps a lot, and it overpowers the cookie. The icing's the star of the show here, which isn't a bad thing. It's kind of like whenever you eat nachos. Nachos are just like a vessel for cheese and ingredients. This cookie is just a vessel for this icing. But overall, really spectacular. The people at Bethel Bakery doing a great job. If I were to rate this cookie, I would give it a 3.7 out of 5. The taste is there, but it lacks a little bit on the texture. If we're looking for a more defined cookie that is, maybe not crunchy, but it has that chewiness to it, this is maybe overly on the chewy side. Not a cake, definitely a cookie, but it's not going to that cookie level where I prefer my cookies. Again, this is preference. The taste though, if you like chocolate, this is spot on. This is a delicious, delicious cookie. I would recommend this really to anyone. Bethel Bakery, Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, 15-20 minutes south of the city. Really, really good. Thank you, Bethel Bakery. As always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this cookie review. As I said, we're going to do 20 cookie reviews in 2020. So we still have a lot to go. If you have suggestions, I promise I'll get to those suggestions. Leave them in the comments. Make sure to subscribe. As you probably know, we are a grassroots video area subscription channel, whatever you want to call it. We're looking for $100,000 donations of just $18 a donation. That's all we're looking for. I kid. I don't want your money. I want your laughs. I want your subscriptions. I want your viewership. Lost my train of thought. If you're still watching, thank you. I'll see you next time.